Yo guys, it's your boy Ghost Venom here, and today in this video I'm going to be telling you guys what vehicles are worth it in the Doomsday DLC. I should have done this vehicle a long time ago, but I'm just getting to it now. And also I'm sorry about the intro not being the beginning of this video. That's because my laptop charger is missing and I cannot edit. So without further ado, let's get on with this video. And the first vehicle that I'm saying is kind of worth it and not kind of worth it is the Konjali tank, due to the fact of its railgun cannon feature. Because obviously that doesn't really do much. It's like the standard cannon. This deals the same amount of damage, other than the fact when you charge it, it gives you an extra 10 yard or something range, and that's it. And the standard tank cannon gives you faster fire rate, and the grenade launchers that you just saw just then at the back of the tank, I would say they are worth it. So the people who actually sit in the back have something to do when actually in the back of this tank. And also a really cool feature on this tank that is actually supposed to be on the Rhino tank is the turret, which actually works, which I'm actually really happy about. So you can get 4 people in this tank. I recommend it, but I wouldn't recommend getting the railgun feature, which is sitting right in front of your face right now. That's the railgun cannon, and the standard tank cannon is just basically a triangular cannon, which is more worth it, and I like it. So let's get on to the next vehicle. When I actually decide to exit the vehicle, thank you. Alright, and the next vehicle is the Mammoth thruster, and if you guys don't know what that is the jetpack. And I wouldn't say it's worth it, but it kind of is. The only reason why I'm saying it's not worth it is because if you get shot out of it by another player and it comes crashing down to the ground, you get charged 20 grand and the other person doesn't, which is a kind of a bummer. I don't like that feature, what Rockstar have actually done. They need to fix that. So they really need to fix it. I don't like it, the fact that when you get shot out of your jetpack and it comes tumbling down to the ground and it explodes, you get charged for it. And it's also fitted with 2 dual 50 cal machine guns if you want to, and also some rockets. Without further ado, let's go on to the next vehicle, which is this big RCV Riot control van. I wouldn't say it's worth it, but for bullet resistance it's worth it. But all fairness, I don't like it. If it had turrets maybe at the top, then maybe I would consider buying it. Well, you know, actually using it. I've bought it and I never used it once in this GTA lobby, due to the fact it doesn't have turrets, it's only water cannons. But what can we say, it is a Riot control van, not made for that. But so without further ado, let's get on to the next vehicle, which is the Deluxe. And something cool about the Deluxe is the fact that it can go into hover mode and fly, and it can also hover above water. So it's a car, plane and a boat, so 3 in 1. I love this vehicle, fitted with machine guns and missiles. I'm actually in love with this vehicle. I love it. There isn't a day that goes by in a GTA session that I am not using this vehicle. I love it and I highly recommend this vehicle because it is a beast. The missiles are so accurate, you're never going to miss a shot. So if there's a guy pissing you off in a GTA Online lobby who's killed you many times in a Hydra, well, don't worry, buy yourself one of these, lock onto his Hydra and blast him out of the sky. And the next vehicle is this barrage. I wouldn't say it's worth it, but it kind of is. Not very bullet resistant, as the fact that the driver side and the passenger side are covered up. But if you just want to, you know, have fun with your friends, piss around, then yeah, you can buy this vehicle. You know, it's fitted with 2 dual 50 cal miniguns. You can also get a grenade launcher at the back, which is actually kind of pretty cool. I don't mind this vehicle, you know, it's fun to play around with. I wouldn't say it's a vehicle you go out and start a war with in a GTA Online session. It's not that kind of vehicle, it's just a vehicle, you know, if you want to kill some bikers or go around and do some challenges in it, then yeah. But let's move on to the next vehicle, which is the Stromberg, based off of a vehicle out of the Spy That Loves Me James Bond film. What's actually convenient is it's called Stromberg, and the enemy, the bad guy in The Spy That Loves Me, is actually called Stromberg. I love this. It can go into submarine mode. Obviously, you guys know this, but I actually love this feature. So if you're getting chased and you're near water, you know, just bum it down in the ocean. You're not going to get killed. You know, if they're like really accurate with missiles, then yeah, you may be kind of screwed, but still, it can go underwater, and I love that feature. So without further ado, let's get on to the next vehicle, which is that big beast over there that you guys can see, the Chernoff, or Chernog or something daft like that. I wouldn't say it's worth it, seeing as you need 2 people to actually operate this vehicle. So if you're driving, you can't operate the missiles. So, which is kind of a bummer. You kind of need 2 people, so you're going to need a friend, you know, just a friend that, you know, maybe doing something, or, I don't know, you just have to get someone, you know, like, send a message to someone in the GG and listen, hey, can you drive my vehicle while I operate the ballistic missile launcher on this thing? You know, if you could actually do it while sat in the driver's side, then yeah, that would be awesome. Like, but you need 2 people, so you can't really do much with this vehicle, so I wouldn't really recommend it. But I would recommend it if you just want to sit about with your friends and, you know, go around. But if you actually get a friend to actually use this vehicle, then yeah, I recommend this vehicle to you. But in my personal opinion, I wouldn't recommend it, seeing as you need 2 players to operate this vehicle, and maybe you might not have a friend online, so you may have to wait, like I did, which actually took a while. But yeah, there's not much I can actually say about this vehicle, and I've gone into the Xbox store again. There isn't much I can actually say about this vehicle other than that. So without further ado, let's get on to the next vehicle, which is the Mammoth Avenger. Technically, this is the MOC of the Sky. As you guys know, the MOC is a lot cheaper, so I would recommend buying an MOC, seeing as you can do the same things, other than the fact the MOC can't do is fly. So if you guys actually have the money, and you guys are wondering if it's worth it, it's not worth the money, but it's worth buying. So you can buy it all you want. I actually enjoy this vehicle, you know. I quite like it, you know. Get a few friends in, they can use the turrets, and you can go out, kill a few people or something. I don't know, but I quite like this vehicle, but I do recommend the MOC more, as it's a lot cheaper, a hell of a lot cheaper. So I'd recommend you guys buy the MOC, but if you guys want to waste like 3 million on an MOC, then yeah, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you, but I quite like this vehicle. It's okay. And there's one more vehicle I was actually going to showcase in this video, but it's actually going to have its own special video. I'm probably going to do that tomorrow, or maybe later on today. It's going to have its own special video, but it's the Comet Safari. It's got a feature on it that probably not a lot of people know, and yeah, I love that vehicle. And the Avenger, like I said, buy an MOC, it does the same thing. But without further ado, guys, I will see you in the next video.